Hi everyone, thanks for watching this video on drivinglessonscork.ie. Um, Today we're going to talk about an issue that causes a lot of problems for people when they're doing the driving test. It's a little bit of an issue that, shouldn't cause an issue, really. I mean, if you're a well-experienced driver, you'd have no problem with the issue. But some people still have issues with the topic we're going to talk about today. And the topic is the overall topic of progress. Now, when you're driving along in your driving test, try and drive on, you know, keeping up generally with the speed limit. If you're in a 50k zone, drive on as best you can within reason, if you're on a straight road ahead and it's clear in a 50k zone, why shouldn't you do up around 45 to 50 kilometers per hour if it's straight and clear ahead? And then if it remains straight and clear ahead in a 50k zone and you're up around 45 or 50 kilometers per hour, as I said, why not use fourth gear? Because that'd be more fuel efficient for you then if you can. And obviously then that's better for the environment as well because you're not using as much fuel, hence not emitting as much carbon into the atmosphere as one normally would. Now, I wouldn't go anywhere near 50 kilometers per hour in a housing estate. You'd only do that, go to fourth gear up between 45 to 50 kilometers per hour if you're not in a housing estate and you're on a straight, clear road ahead. Now, if you can't make that speed and fourth gear, then do as much as you can. If like you might only be in third gear and that's all maybe you can do, but do as much as you can safely do in third gear. Same in second gear. You might be stuck to second gear in a very busy road going slow enough, but again, do as much as you can in second gear. For example, you might be driving between two ramps that are reasonably close together. You might decide that you don't have time to go up the third gear between the two ramps and get back to second gear again then for the upcoming ramp. Then you may decide to stay in second gear, and that's fine. But if you can, if it's clear, try and drive on towards the limit of second gear speed if safe to do so. Always be pushing the boundary as safely as you can when it's reasonably clear ahead in whatever gear you're in when you're driving along. Don't just drive, 35, 40 kilometers per hour in 50k zone thinking you're nice and safe when you could do a little bit more if it's safe to do so, as I said. Always try and drive on as best you can. Now, there are little sub-tasks that check progress on as well. For example, moving off at traffic lights, don't unduly delay. If you're turning right at traffic lights and you stay at the stop line, wait for it to be clear to turn right. If you're the first car in the queue, the lights go red. Well, that may not be good news for you at the end of your driving test. Okay? Because if you're the first car in the queue and you're going to be turning right at a set of traffic lights at a crossroads, when the lights go green, if you're the first car, you're meant to go out towards the middle. And then when it's clear, finish your turn. Okay? Don't block anyone, and, try and make a bit of progress in that regard. If you're moving off from the side of the road and somebody's coming up behind you, if you think you get away without anyone having to brake or slow down for you, and you can get up to speed in that case, try and do so. Try and move off. But be careful now. Get all your observations in before you move off. Make sure it's clear ahead. Make sure that, as I said, if there's someone coming, that they don't have to brake or slow for you or change their direction. Okay? So progress moving off is important. Turning at junctions is important. If you're at a blind corner, you may have to creep into the junction, inch by inch, on the bite point. But once you see it's clear, when you've gone out so far, don't unduly delay. If it's clear and you see it's clear, then finish your turn without any further undue delay. Like an experienced driver, will show that they're experienced in the driving test and they'll have no problems. But, don't overthink things either. Overthinking things is not good either. It's either safe to progress or it isn't. Black or white. There's no grey areas. There should not be anyway. If you're wondering whether you should go or shouldn't you not go at a junction or going into a roundabout, then maybe you don't have enough experience. Possibly. I did a little video on how to decide when to enter a busy roundabout. The link to it should be up here somewhere, along here somewhere. So have a look at that video. That'll give you guidance as to how to judge when to enter a busy roundabout. Basically, folks, when it's clear and straight ahead, drive on when you can. And when it's not clear and straight ahead, slow down in good time. Even if it's lashing rain on the day of your driving test. If it's clear ahead, drive on a little bit. But on a wet day, you will be expected to slow down a little bit earlier because it takes a little bit longer to slow down on a wet day. The road is wet and the car slides along a little more on a wet day than it might on a dry day. You might need a little bit more braking and you will need a little bit more time to slow down the car. Progress. What else do people have issues with regarding progress? Changing lane. Again, if there's a car behind you and you want to change lane and there's a car in the other lane that you want to go into, if you don't think they're going to be passing you anytime soon, if you think they're going at relatively the same speed limits, same speed as you're driving at, and that they're not going to be passing you, just maybe, edge into that other lane, inch by inch again, see what happens. If it doesn't look as if they're speeding up to get past you, try and edge your way in. Haven't checked your mirrors, signaled right, giving your chin to shoulder check of your blind spot. It's chin to shoulder check of your blind spot. Because changing lanes, you can't be looking around too far for too long. Can't be looking around too far at all. Just chin to shoulder like that. See? I'm not taking my shoulders off the seat. Chin to shoulder, quick glance like that. That's all. Okay, folks? So, hopefully, those few words would have helped you. If you have any questions for me or comments to make, please do. Below the description of the video, please do question me or put any queries you have for me in the comment section of the video below the description of the video. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. We appreciate any comments. If you like the video, please do like the video and subscribe to our channel. We like to make videos every now and again, folks, to help people along with their driving. Hopefully this is one such video. We do the best we can to help people. So, thanks for now, folks, watching this video. Until the next time, bye for now.